Hello, it's Mrs. Rishton with Story Time, and we're reading If I Ran the Rainforest. So it's a shout out to Atlantis, because this story is directed at you, but also anybody who prefers non-fiction books. Some of you are indeed a non-fiction kind of guy. So because it's a Cat in the Hat book, it has voices. So apologies to all the grown-ups that are listening. There's voices. I'm the Cat in the Hat, and it's time that we get to go to a place that is steamy and wet. It is a rainforest. The reason is clear. About 100 inches of rain falls each year. Down at the equator, I'll show it to you. Your mother won't mind very much if I do. To a tropical rainforest off we will go. There are 3 other kinds I think you should know. The seasonal kind has months that are dry. A cloud rainforest sits 3,000 feet high. A mangrove rainforest grows on the coast. Rain falls on the tropical rainforest the most. Dear Sally and Dick, for your information, the reason it's rainy is called transpiration. Transpiration. Plants lose water through pores in their leaves. Warm, wet air rises into the sky. Wet air cools and forms rain clouds. Plants soak up the rain through their roots. A rainforest has 4 floors, you might say. We'll visit each one, so please step this way. My umbrella vader will give the best view to the uppermost floor. It will take me and you. Emergence is the word that we use to call these trees that grow up 300 feet tall. They might be quite tall, but I'm here to report. Their roots don't go deep, but they still give support. Buttress roots grow above ground like a fan to keep trees from falling. That is nature's plan. What makes their home here? Those who like heights best. An eagle named Harpy here makes her high nest. This gaggle of parrots of colourful hue are macaws of scarlet and yellow and blue. Now we will go down to floor 3, where the lower treetops form the green canopy. It keeps rain and sun off the floors down below. It also keeps the place where the epiphytes grow. These plants have roots that hang here and there. They suck up the moisture right out of the air. The canopy is the most crowded of spots. Here monkeys and tree frogs and birds can eat lots of fruits, nuts, and bugs, and nectar of flowers. Some animals here I have just found live their whole lives without ever touching the ground. The wet leaves are slippery, movement is tricky, and that's why their toes and their fingers are sticky. In the canopy, hark! The hummingbirds hum. Over 200 kinds. That is quite a large sum. The hummingbird sips at the nectar from blooms. From flower to flower, it flits and it zooms. This little bird helps the flowers to grow because pollen sticks to its body, and so when the pollen gets brushed from its feet and its head, it causes pollen to scatter and spread. The understory is the next step, floor 2. I'm afraid not much sun can make its way through. These vines and ferns grow where it's dim and it's hot. Spider monkey lives here, and the wild ocelot. Camouflage is the word to describe a design that makes things blend in and so hard to find. Find 6 hidden things and you'll win a prize. The sure way to win is to sharpen your eyes. Can you see 6 hidden things? There's a moth and a lizard and some birds, a snake and an insect. Can you find them? Last stop, the first floor. The doors open wide, and when we look out, it's quite dark outside. Is anyone home? At first you'd say not. There's mostly leaf litter, dead plants, and some rot. But jaguars prowl, snakes slink and they slither. Insects and spiders creep, yawn, and hither. Now look even closer, and you will find among the life here is our own humankind. For thousands of years they've lived here unharmed, they've hunted, and some of them even have farmed. They know where to find the food for a meal. They know which plants poison. They know which plants heal. You've seen all 4 floors. See if you can list them. These 4 floors make up a complete ecosystem. But something has happened within recent years, a thing that is going to drive me to tears. Millions of acres of land each year are cut down for reasons too long to list here. If I ran the rainforest, you know what I'd do? I'd make a few changes. That's just what I'd do. I'd say chop somewhere else. People, leave us these trees. Don't cut them down. Save these trees, please. The end. And that is If I Ran the Rainforest, which is a Cat in the Hat book from the Cat in the Hat's Learning Library. That's good. That's the end of that story. There'll be more stories coming. What we have discovered is it takes ages to upload them so that I can send them to Miss Topping, but we are doing our very best. So hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you again soon.